in the world. We have no more money. We're the biggest debtor nation in the world. But nobody's really explaining that. They just want you to freak out that 3% will make it all cave in. Also, another story that came out this weekend, Robert Gibbs admitted that he was ordered by the White House not to talk about the drone strike program. They said, whatever you do, do not acknowledge its existence under any circumstances. Watch.
You're being asked a question based on reporting of a program that exists.
Right.
So you're the official government spokesperson,
Exactly.
acting as if the entire program, pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Right. And they're laughing. This is a drone program. For the people here in the United States, this is stunning, a stunning admission, and the coverage has been laughter. Clearly, there is no sense of urgency in reaching the Tea Party, the conservative viewer, the one who believes in the Constitution. The people who believe in the Constitution, you don't even exist. You're not even a blip on the radar. They're laughing at this. So who are they catering to? Apparently all the masses are demanding even more left-wing news sources like Al Jazeera, right? Because now Al Jazeera English, and the president tells us you should watch Al Jazeera. All right, let me show you a chart here. 41% of Americans identify themselves as conservative. That's the big red bar. 21% consider themselves liberal. Now, consider yourself liberal. How many of those say they're Marxist or redistribution of wealth? This is just liberal. There's a lot of people like my grandparents in the blue, I would imagine. All right, now how many are catering to that small blue box in the media? You have MSNBC, all of the NBC networks. I don't know why we didn't put CBS in there, but Current, ABC, CNN, Univision, BBC, Comedy Central, those are all in that blue box. How many in the red box? One. This defies common sense. It makes sense if you don't believe in capitalism, but if you do believe in capitalism, this doesn't make any sense. How is this happening? The reason why it's happening is progressives have successfully marginalized conservatives to the point, at least in the media and entertainment, of extinction. The Blaze has a story today about how Soros has backed this organization, and they are spending millions in North Carolina to, quote, eviscerate conservative leadership and weaken their ability to govern. Soros does this all over the country. Do you even hear about this story? You don't hear about it on one of those 7 or 8 cable stations, do you? This is a full-time job for progressives, and it is working. Eviscerate. And up until now, there has been only one place that has fought back, and that's Fox. That they have fought back effectively because they've gained enough steam. They've been able to get big enough. We've been working full-time and more to provide another choice, one that will enhance that choice. I'm not a competitor of Fox. I don't want to be a competitor of Fox. They've got 7. We have 1. What do you say we go for 2? Tonight I want to show you the progress that we have made. And when I say we, I don't mean me and everybody here in the studio. I mean you. You're a partner, not a subscriber. When I say this is the network that you are building, I mean it. I want to show you the progress for a couple of reasons. One, when we started this network, everyone said it couldn't be done. The left taunted us as I left Fox. Industry experts said it couldn't be done. They predicted failure. But once again, this audience has proved them wrong. They dismissed you. We never have. Your $9 subscription, and because you not only have sent us $9, but also you purchased the products on our programs from our clients, it has allowed us to have exponential growth beyond our wildest expectations. And the second reason I want to tell you this is we are counting on you again today for our biggest initiative to date, and more on that in a second. First, let me show you what you've done in the last 2 years. 18 months ago, we started this network with a couple of cameras and a dream in the basement of a New York building in a studio. In the time since you and I as partners, since that time when we were in the basement, you and I hate to break it to you, have spent $100 million in building an infrastructure. That's what this network has cost us, around $100 million. And we have no outside investors. It's you and me. We have created, in that time, a broadcast schedule of 8.5 hours of original top-flight programming every single day, 42.5 hours every single week. That is an unheard of amount for any new network. Most new networks fill their schedules with old movies or old television shows. We have done the opposite, and you can see the results. Now let me show you this. This is the Blaze. This is online unique viewership of TV-related websites. I want you to understand this. The Blaze is now currently ahead of HGTV, Comedy Central. Remember, Comedy Central, that's the one that's killing the right and killing everybody. They have 2.8 million. History Channel, Fox Business, Biography, Bravo, The Blaze. We're about to take CNBC, then Discovery, Food, MSNBC, Fox, and CNN. When we launched this, theblaze.com in 2010 had a projection of 2 million page views in the first month. We did that on day number 1. We had 2.5 million unique visitors in the first month. And if you don't speak geek, let me put it into perspective. There's a website out called The Daily Beast. It's left-leaning site. It is the new mainstream media, I guess. It's heavily promoted by the media. Everybody is in love with it on the left, and I'm not knocking them. They have some good articles from time to time, and I'm happy to mention or, put the good articles and link to them on our website, but I'm using them for comparison. After 1 month in existence, the Blaze was outperforming what the Daily Beast was doing in 1 year's time, and they lost $10 million getting off the ground. We haven't lost a dime. We had 7 weeks. We spent a fraction of the money. We have a fraction of the staff and a fraction of the media coverage. And I'm happy to report that the Blaze is very healthy. Today, we're averaging 10 million unique visitors every single month, 100 million page views a month. Last week, the Blaze hit a milestone when it crossed 2 billion page views since the beginning of the launch. And Google says we've had 140 million unique visitors. That is nearly half of America. And by the way, just so anybody who's keeping score, we don't buy traffic as many as the other top sites do, and there's nothing illegal or immoral or wrong about it. They just buy places on other people's websites so people will read their stories. We haven't had that.